All right. Greetings to you on this Thursday, this November 11th, 2021. And we are pushing towards the middle of November. And I want to just thought for you, middle of November. Hopefully, you got your Christmas shopping started, all that good stuff there, because Christmas is coming very soon. And hopefully, you've got it started. I believe we are under now we're under 50 days, or no, we're not under 50 days yet, but 19 and what do we got? 19 days left in November 25. Yeah, we are under 50 days. That's incredible. And so we are motoring towards Christmas and look forward to that. And we got to get that Christmas shopping done. All right. Anywho, good to be with you today. We had a great day in church last night, had a good group of young people. And so thankful for those that are able, those that were able to make it out for services, and excited about that. We're in Proverbs chapter number 4. Proverbs chapter 4. If you'd like to join me, there we're. I don't know if we'll finish it up today, but we'll definitely make an effort towards it. We'll see how it goes there. Just some great truth as we consider our relationship with the Lord, as we consider our living for the Lord each and every day, each moment of every day, and the importance of as we've noted in recent days, guarding our heart. And so let's look at this. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse number 20 once again. And the Bible says, "My son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings." So important to have and we looked at this even a little bit last night as we considered the hardened heart. It's so important for us to be teachable and to be willing to learn. Verse number 21, "Let them not depart from thine eyes, keep them in the midst of thy heart." And then remembering those life lessons, those lessons that we have been taught, remembering them. It's important to learn them, but then to remember them. So very important. Verse number 22, "For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth, perverse lips, and put far from thee." And so we see the importance of guarding our heart, keeping our heart with all diligence. And we look at the issues of life, what comes out of it. Our speech is affected by it. Verse number 25, "Let thine eyes look right on, let thine eyelids look straight before thee." And so focusing on the task at hand, focusing on that which is true, focusing on Jesus Christ, keeping him the author and the finisher of our faith. So very important there as we consider even our eyes and what we see, what we bring into them, what we allow into our mind. And so guarding our eyes is so very important as well. And then verse number 26, and this is kind of where I want to focus today. Verse 26 and 27 are very closely aligned. We'll see if we get into both. I'm not sure if we will, but let's go ahead and tackle verse number 26. Look at that first word. The first word there is ponder. That ponder, to carefully consider, to think about, and maybe even that word meditate would be a good synonym for this word ponder. It says, "Ponder the path of thy feet." And I want you to think about this. We are to consider and think about where it is that we go, where it is that we travel to, and where it is that our feet take us. And I want to just pause and take just a moment here. As we consider temptation in our life, as we consider maybe the sin that we struggle with, where we go really determines whether or not we're going to be approached with certain temptations. Where we go really determines sometimes whether or not we're going to fall into sin or whether we're going to continue in our sin. And so we got to ponder the path of your feet. Ponder where it is. Think before you go somewhere. Think before you do something. And we could say this for our eyes, our speech, our heart. Think before you look. Think before you talk. Think before you allow stuff into your heart. So very important. Ponder these things. Ponder the path of thy feet. Look at the end of verse number 26. and let all thy ways be established. Consider this now. Have a plan, have a purpose as we consider thy ways being established, giving purpose, giving direction to your life, and where it is that you are going. Listen, I think I'm trying to remember exactly how it said. I don't remember exactly how it's said, but really the mind that does not have purpose, the wandering mind, the empty mind is the devil's playground. Maybe you've heard something similar to that. And as you consider all of which we have talked about here and read about in recent days here from Proverbs chapter number 4, when we don't have purpose, like even this morning, we wake up and we don't have purpose. That's when the devil gets in. That's when the devil plays with our mind. That's when we go places and do things that we should not do when we don't have a purpose. And so I want to encourage you, each moment of every day, each day of every month, each month of every year, have a plan, have purpose. And execute that plan and purpose. When you have a plan, when you have things scheduled out, it is harder for the devil to get in. It's harder for temptation to creep into your life because you've got things planned out. And so I want to encourage you, ponder the path of your feet. Listen, have a plan, have a purpose for your life each and every day, and then make your way established. Establish your life and what it is you're going to do. Don't just, man, I wonder what I'm going to do today, and then sit around the house. That's when temptation can creep in. When we don't have that plan, that's when the devil comes. Okay, think about it. Think about it. You just the individual maybe who's just channel surfing. Okay. On the television. There's no plan. Is there a greater chance that you could watch something that you shouldn't if you don't have a plan for the television being on? Oh, let's take this. You have your phone and you're surfing or searching through social media, whatever it is, and if you don't have a plan for it, you don't have a time frame maybe for which you check in, is the temptation going to be greater to click on the internet and do things and watch things and be a part of things that maybe you should not be a part of? Think about this. One of the greatest inventions of our time, the telephone. If we don't have a plan and a purpose for our conversation on the telephone, is there potential for us to fall into the trap of gossip? Why, sure it is. And the list goes on. And so I want to encourage you, every area of your life, ponder the path of your feet, establish your ways, have purpose, have a plan. Don't let your mind just wander, but rather be focused and have that plan for the life that you live. What are you doing today? Well, I just don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do today. Listen, and let me take this in another direction. When we don't have things planned out, when we don't have purpose, would you agree with me that discouragement, would you agree with me that depression can creep into your life when you don't have plan and purpose, when your ways aren't established? You bet that takes place. And so, hey, let's purpose and let's have a plan for what God is doing in our life. And I hope you listen. Man, he's just going in circles, saying the same thing over and over again. Man, it's so important. It's so important to have a purpose for life. To avoid that discouragement, to avoid that depression, and those things that come along with it, and we hear in our world today, and it's so sad about people who are ending their life. They're committing suicide because they're discouraged, because they're depressed. Well, why is that for the most part? And And I believe this: the reason for those types of things is because there is no purpose. We lose our purpose for life. And we can just sit there and think about how hard life is and how difficult life is and how much people don't like us. And the list goes on. Have purpose to your life. You know what? The Bible tells us a man that hath friends will show himself friendly. If you don't have relationships in your life, then go out and make some. Go out and develop some. Go out and be an encouragement to people when you come to church. Oh man, people just don't shake my hand. People aren't kind to me. It takes two people to be kind, and it takes two people to reach out. You be that person. Have plan, have purpose. There's a myriad of ways in which we can apply this to our life, and a myriad of things that we need to plan and purpose out in our life. And I want to encourage you: live life with a plan, live life with purpose. And don't just go through the doldrums of life and have that pity party. Woe is me. Have purpose, have plan. Ponder the path of thy fate. Give your life purpose, and let all thy ways be established. A plan out each and every day. All right, we'll leave you those thoughts. Sorry, I kind of rambled and just shot off into the into things, but I want to encourage you this way. When I go through these things, I'm speaking to myself as well, and I need to have that plan and purpose. I don't have everything lined up in a row, but man, this is an encouragement to me, and so that's kind of how I share things with you all each and every day. Is its application not just for you, but for me as well. Well, thank you so much for being on. Let me give a few shout outs here to those who are watching live, and then those of you who are watching later, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and share a comment as you have opportunity. Here are a few shout outs those watching live. Good morning, Ingrid. Thank you for being on. Look forward to the day today. Got a lot planned. Well, there you go. A lot planned for the day. Cliff and Karen, good morning to you. Always good to have you on. Brian and Cindy, have a wonderful day. Good morning to you. And Jean, have a blessed day and good morning. Paula, thank you for being on as well. Jerry, to you. And then thank you for the further comments, Cliff and Karen and Paula. Thank you so much for that. And as you said, Cliff and Karen, can't take back words. Once it's said, it's said. That's why, and your actions, as you said, that's why it's so important to ponder those things before we say them, before we do things as well. And then on YouTube, thank you, Mom, for commenting as well. We need to have purpose, and we need a purpose in our heart like Daniel did. And he had a plan and purpose in his heart. He executed that plan. Thank you, Mom, so much for commenting on YouTube. The rest of you who are watching, thank you so much for watching and being a part of our Power Up. Lord bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow for Friday. We'll close out Proverbs chapter number 4 tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. And then don't forget services on Sunday. Have a great day.